street. Yeah, yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. 3 wide in the corner, engines revving high. A southern tradition beneath the northwest sky. Checkered flags waving, hearts beat like a drum. Sasquatch roars for every single roar. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Whole Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race drivers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Guitars are slinging, tracks taking a groove. Northwest boys got nothing to prove. Grabbing gears and rubbing doors. Northwest racers always bringing more. On Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race coppers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Watch Northwest Racing with Charles, Wesley, and Jeremy on LSRTV. And maybe Bigfoot too.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. Come on, check out what we got.
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
You've probably seen us all over the racing world and doing a lot of racing designs for events and race teams, but we also do a lot of stuff from small boutiques in small cities all the way up to Fortune 500 companies. Your brand deserves to be seen. We print on more than just shirts, hats, jackets, bags, and much, much more. Custom corporate branding starts here.
Last corner, last lap, pass.
I mean, we can go 300 laps and have a cleaner race than you can a 20-lap feature at a local dirt track.
Best event of the year as far as I'm concerned, anywhere you go. It's the most fun I've ever had in a race car.
All right, welcome everyone to LSRTV for a fantastic race here that's going to be at the simulated Iowa Speedway, newly repaved. I have actually not seen this track since they've updated it just about a month or so ago, and we're gonna see what this race is gonna entail tonight here with the ARCA cars. Is we're gonna go 150 laps here this evening. As we're gonna do this a little different because my partner in crime, Wes Allen, is not here at the moment. We're expecting him at any moment in time. But in the meantime, here's your race information presented by Race On. No fast repairs, 100% fuel, 2 tires behind the walls, plus 1 set on the car, 2 qualifying laps, which they are currently partaking in right now. And there's your 150 lap race count here this evening. Now that 2-to-1 tire set, 3 total sets at 150 laps. That's going to be the story, I feel like. That's going to be, if there's a decent amount of cautions, who pits early, who pits late for those tires. That'll be probably your deciding factor on who does well and who doesn't here tonight. As we got just under 3 minutes left in this qualifying session. My name is Jeremy Stanley. And once ever Wesley pops in here, then we'll bring him in as well. And then Charles Wooten pressing all the buttons, doing everything magical behind the camera. We have yet. Wesley Wright when the name pops up on the screen.
I didn't know we were live
Wesley.
Yet. I thought we went live at 11 o'clock. What is this?
This is Thursday, brother. They go a little earlier.
Oh, well, I'll be right back then because I ain't ready yet. So, Jeremy, you take it away. Practice your play-by-play skills then.
I guess I'll be right back after not being here. So here's your Kaufman creative weather conditions. 78 degrees in the skies, wind speed 9 miles an hour. That at a short track's not going to play much of a factor. Track temp floating right around the triple-digit mark. And time of day right now is 3:53 server time. So it's going to stay daylight all race long, all 150 laps throughout this whole event. And I was looking at the stat page. Last time they showed up at Iowa for the Northwest Series was back in the Truck Series last season, 2024, season 11. Ryan Gormley had won that race. He's not partaking in the Thursday ARCA Series. So not expecting to see a repeat winner tonight. We're going to kind of go over a couple things. We're going to watch some guys go around this track here in this qualifying session with just a minute left. Here's Chris Kynes in car 57, that white and black Napa parts Chevrolet SS here through 3 and 4. Let's see with his minute left on time. Let's see what he can post here late in this qualifying session. Quickly want to go over the point standings as well for those who might be curious as to how the points looking so far into the season. Well, your top 5 consist of Ryan Bay, Devin West, Tyler King, Sean Breitzman, Dan West Jr. Is your top 5 into points here. Kevin Smith, this is the 00. 30 seconds left in the session. Loosey Goosey goes the 00 off of turn 2. And you see the freshly paved strip on the inside. 3 and 4. That doesn't mean iRacing gave it extra grip. That just means it looks different. Doesn't look pretty. I don't know why Iowa didn't just fork out the money to repave this whole entire facility, but nonetheless, we have mixed asphalt around this track. And 5 seconds left, and that's it. Qualifying is done. The driver, the number 29, Ryan Bay, is going to take pole here this evening. He's currently got 3 wins on the season. Can he make it 4? We'll find out in 150 laps, as I will call the action until Wesley decides that he is ready for tonight's event. Here's the starting lineup for the Northwest Series. It says Truck Series on the top left, but it is the ARCA Series. Here we go. Ryan Bay and Dennis Moore. It's P1 and P2. Row number 2, you're going to find Chris White, Devin West. Row 3 is going to be Josh Childress and Dan West Jr. Row 4, Kevin Smith and Sean Breitzman. Row number 5, to round out the top 10, is Toby Ritters and Brian Barnes. Row 6, you'll find Frank Harris and Ray Partridge. Row 7, Stephen Paulson and Tyler Kane. Johnson. Row number 9, it's going to be Chris Kynes and Dana Rogers. And then to round out the top 20, David Wood was the new name to me, and Todd Miles, the 62, row 11. We find Ron Hunter and Jeff Stabnow, row 12, Troy Daggett and John Ottenbacher in the 89, row 13, Ray Fournier and Scott Hutchison. Row 14 is nobody, as there's 26 entries, 13 rows. I do believe at Iowa we take 2 pace laps, and then we go green flag racing. So currently gridding.
Yeah, baby, yeah. The
Oh,
grid.
look at that. I take a breath and he's back. He's back again for the second
What's up,
time before
everybody?
the green flag.
Oh, assalamu alaikum. That's all I got to say. What's up, everybody? Welcome to coverage of iRacing, the #1 motorsports simulation of the world, LSRTV, CRN. And we are at Iowa. And this place last Friday got hit by a tornado, Jeremy, at the IndyCar race. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it did.
Oh, I saw that picture, man. They
Yeah.
that was a big tornado. That wasn't no baby.
Well, they know what
That
to
thing
do.
was thick, boy.
Saw Toto flying through the air.
I think we saw a Dodge Ram truck, a red one. We saw a cow. We saw. Lots of things.
I got to go to you. We got cows.
Yeah, we got cows.
Another cow. Actually, I think that was the same one. We're in Iowa, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car catches the field. We'll have some preliminary laps here. I think they'll take 2, and then we'll get ready to turn them loose here. So it's going to be Ryan Bay and Dennis Moore on the front row. Dennis Moore, by the way, coming off of a win, his 4th win on the Monday Night Northwest Truck Series at Auto Club Speedway. And obviously, this track is at 7/8 of a mile. Fun facility here at Iowa. We'll be ready to go green here in just a moment. The Midwest, the cornfields, Iowa Speedway. Have you already done the track distance, the race statistics, the weather, all that good stuff? Yeah.
I need clarification on YouTube before we go back to green flag here. Brandon Broadfoot there on chats. Want to know if this is fixed or open. I always get confused because I call a fixed series right before this. It is fixed. Okay. It is.
Yeah, it's a fixed series. Yeah.
I do double ARCA series back to back every Thursday, and I always get confused if they're both fixed or one's open. It is fixed. Mr. Brandon Broadfoot. Thanks for joining in. We got 7 viewers. We're ready to go.
77 degrees on the ambient temperature. Sim time, track temp is at over triple digits, 100 degrees. As Ryan Bay, Dennis Moore bring us to the line. Green flag in the air. We're underway. Racing ARCA Northwest at Iowa.
The updated, ugly version of Iowa with new and old asphalt all over the place. It looks like a job not well done out here. These guys are going to put on a hell of a show. Already squirrely down the backstretch into turn 3, 2 going to the old one. Everybody else sticking to the new in the top 10. Off the corner, turn 4, the 5 almost scrapes the wall. Ryan Bay is going to be the first one to the line.
Yeah, Brandon Broadfoot is a guy that we know from NASRA, Charles, if you remember Brandon Broadfoot. He also does some promotion of races. He's actually got an event he's putting on later on in the year. In this month, I think it'll be August, I think. Well, I mean, you're so busy with Race On, So hard to get a hold of you, with your life. Nonetheless, Ryan Bay leads the opening lap, but look at this battle. Chris White, Childress, and Dan West Jr. 3 wide there, Jeremy, 4 minute, as you mentioned, as they'll haul it off into turn 1.
Childress actually made a little contact with Chris White there in the center of 3, pushed up just a touch bit. As we saw in qualifying, drivers will lose when it comes to the race setup. It looks like they are taking it easy, and it's making these cars tight, side by side, with a lot of downforce on these things equals tight. You take all the air off the side, and you can't turn. And at a short track, that even still is a thing, of aerodynamics here. Now lap 5 underway. Ryan Bay, 0.3 of a second over second place, as the majority of the top 10 does go single file into turn 3. Loose. Oh, Chris White will do it. He does.
Wow.
Great save.
Boy, that was
Nice.
Chris White dirt tracking it right there for a minute. And you did mention this, Jeremy. This is the new updated racetrack at Iowa Speedway. 7/8 of a mile.
Oh.
Chris White all over the place, man, as he slaps the wall again on the back straightaway. Man, he is fighting an ill-handling race car right now. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the thing is all out of control. And I think you were trying to say something about how this track's been updated, and it is. It's interesting. I don't know how much funding Iowa had. Rusty Walsh could have forked out some more cash, I suppose. But we got what we got. New asphalt on the inside. So in the real world, that's preferred lane. We saw that progressive banking on the top of the 52. He's around on the front straightaway. Stay green flag 3 wide as he cuts the grass a little bit down there. Gets back on
Look at
track.
that yellow
That
good
is
wrench
Paul
car. That
Hoffman.
looks cool. That's a pretty looking race car too. Watch this again. And he saved it.
Not too many times you can have a sim stamped number on the side of the car and make it look pretty, and this one is the exception to that rule. As we're single filed out, we did see a little contact 3 wide right when he made that cross to the infield. After that, they quickly figured it out, but now we're just smooth sailing until we get back here. This gaggle of cars way back in about 15th position. That's where Chris Kynes currently resides. It's always interesting to see all the racing in the mid-pack. Chrome is chroming hard in the turn 1 and turn 2. Watch the sun glare. If you didn't catch it last time, watch the sun glare off this car. This car is... I love me a good chrome spec map, and this thing is done perfectly. Here we go. Watch the sun. Just, yeah. Jesus. Give me some new drawers after this race watching this thing.
Man, that yellow number 52 car I really like. I know he got loose a moment ago.
Smoke, oh, here we go.
We got trouble. Dana Rogers.
No, we got multiple wrecks.
Another car spinning. The 60 involved. Another car in the grass. Caution out. Early going. Lap number 11 of 150 here. And the first yellow flag will fly in Iowa.
Chris Kynes was the first one to lose it. I did see the smoke right ahead. I was going to say something, and then those guys stacked it up right behind him. Here's the initial spin. And I caught the smoke on ball. He's losing 3. There he goes for a loopy
in the grass. Wow. And then everyone else comes along, and then Dana Rogers gets into the 60.
It's John Ottenbach in 89.
Yeah,
he's
wow.
involved. Context. Wreck. Boom. Yep. 3 total involved in this one there, Wes. Not too much damage.
Brandon Broadfoot just messaged me. August the 3rd will be the event. August 3rd. I think that's
the event. The biggest one of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sunday, August 3rd.
There will be a race.
There you go.
What race?
We got a caution right now. Ryan Bay, by the way, continuing to lead the way. Man leading the point standings. Caution out for the first time. Ryan Bay on the quest for his 4th win this year. He's tied right now with Sean Wrightsman and Devin West at 3 wins apiece. And, you know, we talked about this as, will we see pit road open? Will we see anybody come down pit lane? I don't know if we'll see that here in the opening start of this race, just getting started. But remember, Jeremy, there's no playoffs. There's no format of eliminations, or if you win and you're in the playoffs. This basically is just a regular regular season schedule, right? I mean, you know, we basically are moving into the home stretch of the season. I mean, man, how many races are left? I mean, we're literally down to what 5? Well, hang on a second here. We race at Iowa tonight, Milwaukee Mile. Then we race. Yeah, I mean, there's like 8 races left on the schedule. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, old school traditionalists love how this setup is with just race until the checker flags end the season. No gimmicks, no nothing of that nature. They are just that's just is what it is. And Ryan Bay's got that nice lead right now. 48 points over Devin West. That's first and second place. So he's loving that. And to answer your question, this is race number 13. We have a total of 21. So after tonight, there'll be 8 races left to settle this thing out. And Ryan Bay's looking pretty with his 3 wins, 48-point lead. And look where he's at on the track right now. P1.
Well, we're just getting started. And the 1-to-go indication is being given. So the lights on the pace car are off. We'll now reset things and get ready for our first restart of the evening. By the way, this race is 150 laps here tonight. As right now, it is Ryan Bay, Devin West now up on the front row. A couple of 3-time winners this year. Dennis Moore, Auto Club winner again, multi-time winner of the Monday Series now. Sets alongside with Josh Childress on row 2. Dan West Jr., Kevin Smith making up row number 3. Lights off for the pace car as it gets ready to drop back onto the pit lane here in the virtual cornfields of Iowa. Back to green here. Lap number 16 of 150, and Ryan Bay gets a great restart on the field going back to turn 1 there, Jeremy.
Kevin Smith all over the place in turn 1, loosey-goosey. Gets it straightened out there, but it's going to cost him just a little bit of time. More cars loose all over. Josh Childress goes to the inside. Now at the 44, Dennis Moore looking to pick up the 3rd place podium spot at the moment. Tough battle outside of turn 4 at the line. Dennis will have the preferred location and almost goes single, but Josh drives it so deep into turn 1, got the car kicked sideways for an extra rotation. That's going to help his chances on the back straightaway, nose to nose into turn 3.
Really good solid run right now for them as they work their way all 4. Look at the contact though. We got a car on the wall and a spinner. Looking, going around, Dennis Moore. Win Racing, number 44, spins to the bottom of the apron, down through the start-finish line in the tri-oval, and the caution out for the 2nd time here at lap 18.
Solid, good racing, just came up the track, clipped the left front of his nose, put them both on the wall, and the 44 could not hang on to it, goes to the infield. Right there you see the 39 push up, there's the bonk, there's the bink, and there's the goodbye. 44 in by himself after that initial contact. Brings out that 2nd caution here on lap 20.
Well, we didn't do it the first time, but we will do it this time. We'll step away as we're 20 laps in from Iowa Speedway. Stay with us. We're back with more in just a moment. The Northwest ARCA Series tonight.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. Come on, check out what we got.
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
You've probably seen us all over the racing world and doing a lot of racing designs for events and race teams, but we also do a lot of stuff from small boutiques in small cities all the way up to Fortune 500 companies. Your brand deserves to be seen. We print on more than just shirts, hats, jackets, bags, and much, much more. Custom corporate branding starts here.
Welcome back to coverage of the ARCA Northwest Racing Series. Cloud cover now beginning to hover above the 7/8 mile racetrack in the cornfields of virtual Iowa. iRacing on LSRTV and the Community Radio Network for those that are listening via radio. By the way, don't forget to join us for coverage tomorrow night of Wake County Speedway's NASCAR regional program. In addition to that, Saturday, we'll have coverage of the Caraway Speedway 60th anniversary season, the Wall of Fame induction ceremony. That'll be going on. And then Sunday, Lightfoot Racing League also coming up this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next Monday, and Tuesday. It is the All-Star Games in Greensboro for the state of North Carolina. We'll have that also on the Community Radio Network from Greensboro Coliseum. All that coming up this week. Ryan Bay, Devin West on the front row as we get ready to Jeremy try to get this back going again and get ready for restart.
Yep, just about half a lap away, a little more than a half, and we're going to be going back to Green Flag Racing. And the restarts have been kind of interesting. Got a lot of single file. Mid-pack seems to be a lot more racier to open up the first few laps, but there's only 2 sets of tires behind the wall, and if you have about 5 or 6 of these cautions and a short track event, when do you pit, when do you not to pit? That is the ultimate question on when to spin those tires. Do you just break the race into thirds? Do you try to jump late in the going? How do you plan for that? We're going to see how they tackle it. Green flag back in the air. Ryan Bay with an excellent start over Devin West. And everybody else behind him, quick, easy, 2 car lengths ahead of the 5 into turn number 1. The 5 clears, goes single file, top 3, top 4, single file. Everybody else still 2 by 2. Off the turn 2 exit, top 10, almost all single filed. 1 car, Chris Kynes in the wall in the back.
So we're back to racing again. Chris Kynes already been having some problems earlier in the race of the Napa number 57 machine. They work their way back around. Lap number 25, 125 left to go in this race. Boy, cloud cover really hovering above the racetrack. Down, we got trouble. Up ahead, turn 3, car spinning.
No.
Oh, it's Ryan Barnes. He collects Troy Daggett. Daggett gets slammed into. Dana Rogers collected. So is the 60 of Wood. And we have another massive pileup. Scott Hutchinson rolls away. Caution out for the 3rd time. Trouble in turn 3. Wow.
Parking lot, the 4 slides up the track and just piles it all in here into turn number 3. You see the spin right there on the bottom of the screen?
There was a red car that got into Barnes.
Bam.
He started it.
So Jeff Stabnow? That'd be the only red car I think that was up front there.
Pick up where the
Take
blue
another
car
look.
was, the blue 4 of Barnes, and whoever was behind him, that's where it began. Watch the replay here. And it is Jeff Stabnow. Jeff Stabnow, the 24, down on the inside from Billings, Montana. And there it is. Oh, boy, did Stephen Paulison get lucky not to hit that and miss that wreck.
I think that was the biggest wreck I've seen at Iowa Speedway. Maybe to you even, but man, that was a parking garage. Off of turn 3, they washed up the track and it was heavy. Should be a fun one.
On board, Dana Rogers. Watch this.
Visor cam shot here. I call it the Oakley visor. We're gonna see exactly what this looks like. There's the wreck. You're like, oh no, where are you gonna wash up? Oh no, and then just literally can't go anywhere there, West. Just along for the ride.
How about the Goodwrench 52? He just missed it as well. Oh, man, another caution here. Unbelievable.
Yeah, kind of impressed with that. It's third caution here tonight. They're going to restack him back up in 2 laps. You still see the lights flashing on the pace car. Restarting this race on lap 30. I've scheduled 150, so we're going to have 121 to go when we get the green flag. Pit stops. Don't really see too many takers still. So still too early to waste the first set of tires in this event.
Cars involved in that last accident include about a half dozen. It includes Brian Barnes, Chris Kynes, Ray Fournier, Troy Daggett, Dana Rogers, Scott Hutchinson, and David Wood. And there's your race summary so far in the opening, 25 laps of this race, 27 laps now. There it is, 3 cautions. More laps under caution than green, actually, it feels like. And there's been no changes for the lead. Ryan Bay all night up in front. That's brought to you by Virginia811.com, reminding you, call before you dig and dig with care. Are you okay to let
Charles Wooten, our producer, having a seizure in real time. Not sure what that sound effect was, but I think he's okay. I think we're still pressing buttons back over there. CRN is getting all the action right now.
Behind the
11
scenes,
viewers on
listen on the
YouTube are
radio.
like,
It's
huh?
gold. It's gold. No, because, you're putting yourself in that predicament. That's on you.
We are in real time here, negotiating deals.
I just choked on my Dr. Pepper. The authentic blend of 23 flavors, and Charles' comment about bubble gum. Actually, correct. It's not bubble gum, it's chewing gum. Made me choke. Back to green, lap number 30 of 150 here at Iowa.
Little 3 wide, little loosey-goosey mid-pack. Cars are spreading out all over the place back there. The top 5 or 6 single filed out real quick here. Ryan Bay, your current leader, and leading all 30 laps so far this 150-lap event. Now, Iowa Speedway for race number 13 of the season. Single file top 10, top 12, all of them quickly. It's a single file formation here, Wes. Hey, a little easier approach to this restart.
Brian Bay, Devin West, Dan West Jr., Josh Childress, Kevin Smith, your top 5. Chris White, Tyler King, Jeff Stabnow, All-Star race winner, Clue, Toby Ritters, Clifford, and Frank Harris, your top 10. By the way, that is 7 Chevrolets, 3 Fords in the top 10 right now, just after 30 laps. Toby Ritters on board with him. The All-Star.
Turn number 4 here. He filed out there. A couple spots in the backup for grabs. Whiting around the 52, the 46. This is going to be for 13th, 14th, roughly on your screen at the moment. A little pass. I think Kevin Smith and the 00 looking to gain some point or some positions up there in the top 5. A little 2x2 action now right in front of these guys. There's the 00. Currently holding that 5th spot. Was looking underneath Josh Childress. Could not make the pass happen. 3 and 4 this time. Turn 2, they all go back top 10 single file for the most part there. A little bit of spaced outness here. Wes, we got the top 10 within 3.5 seconds. Ooh, Ritter's in the wall a little bit.
Boy, Toby Ritters is in the wall there for just a second. Keeps on going. Got a battle going on now for 4th. Childress and Smith. Kevin Smith to the 00, coming off of a couple of good runs in Northwest. Sideways for a moment. Also in racing there.
We're actually a little loosey-goosey. 19, Chris White. This has been the story of his night so far in this race. Loose all over the place. He's being under fire now by the 24 of Stab now. Pass all but completed. Gets a good launch of the 19 does off of turn 4. Backs into turn number 1. Full steam ahead. Laid on the brake. Jeff maintaining the momentum, but the 19 strong run to regain solely that position. P6 goes the 19 once more.
Down the back straight to turn 3. Ryan Bay is leading, but Dan West Jr. gets around son Devin, and he now sets his sights on the leader of the 29. As we work our way towards lap number 53, 1/3 of the way coming up. This 150 lap race. Iowa Speedway, where we are tonight. What an IndyCar race they had last Saturday and Sunday in there. I loved it.
I heard it was a good showing. I didn't get to watch it. I'm usually taken on the weekend, so for me to catch an IndyCar race, I just have to watch the highlights on. I heard it was a pretty good showing out here. Charles making tornado references.
7/8 of a mile, 1.4 kilometer paved oval track, obviously. Track ranges from 12 to 14 degrees in the corners. 10 degrees on the front straightaway, 4 degrees on the back straightaway. And did you know also, Jeremy, that there is a 1.3 mile road course inside Iowa Speedway?
Not only do I know there's a road course, they also run the rallycross track on iRacing here. So they have a half dirt, half oval, or half asphalt at this facility. The rallycross track portion is fun, included with the Joker lap. But the road course part, it's cool. I like versatility within the venues, as we talked about in Charlotte a week and a half ago. But yeah, no, it's a cool thing to have a short track and a road course combined.
You know, we talk about racetracks as well, but have progressive banking, precision banking, and this is probably the best short track version of that. Track width 60 feet, 20 feet apron. Fun place here at the 7/8 mile Iowa Speedway. Yes, Rusty Wallace and some other developers were involved in building this racetrack.
Great design to the track. I love this place.
Yes, sir.
Overall. The pavement, this new one, could be better, of course, but you know, the venue itself is pretty nice. And I finally got cup racing here too this past year.
It did. Yes, sir, it did. Yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back later on in the year.
Yeah. Very nice to see. Charles with an interesting question. We have 9 viewers at the moment. Let's ask the viewers. Did you say you want to know if they serve corn during the races?
Yes. Yeah, that's what they're famous for. Iowa corn.
I mean, they do sell the famous Martinsville hot dogs at Martinsville. Can you get like a Mexican street corn and buttered corn and all that corn variety at the track at Iowa?
I would think you could. Yeah, corn, damn it.
Just to walk up and get a corn on a cob and have it your way, like a Subway type deal. That'd be kind of sweet.
Yeah. The NASCAR, by the way, the NASCAR Cup Series will be here in a few weeks. August the 3rd, as a matter of fact.
Look at there.
The Sunday, August 3rd. Yeah. August 1st, ARCA. August 2nd, it is Xfinity. August 3rd is the Cup Series at Iowa. And it is called the Iowa Corn 350. So there is corn sold at the racetrack. There you go. They're famous for their corn, Charles.
Iowa
They're
corn.
famous for their corn in Iowa.
The corn itself out
What's
here
the difference
sponsoring
between
events is
corn
kind
and
of cool.
street corn? What is street corn?
Seasonings, seasoning, my brother.
Seasoning street corn?
Mexican
You know.
street corn. Mexican street seasoning is so good. It's just a
Okay,
it's just
so I'm
mixture
sure they
of
could do that.
seasonings
Ask
and
for it.
spices. You know,
I got you. Can
Wingstop
you
has a new
get
Mexican street corn seasoning on their wings. That's fantastic.
Can you get street corn at Iowa Speedway?
Going to
And
the
the answer is
ooglies for this one.
based on information available, it is possible that street corn is found at Iowa Speedway. Iowa corn is very popular at this racing facility. It's not guaranteed to be a permanent concession item. However, street corn is popular as we see
parking
another
lot.
pile up. Uh-oh,
Another-
Dana Rogers.
Yeah,
Others
he's a
crashing.
magnet. Dana Rogers a magnet to Rex here tonight.
And
In
that
the 52.
Goodrich car. Look at that beautiful Goodrich car. He's got corn on the brain. The yellow corn car for Goodrich.
He's about
the
to bring out a
52.
bad wrench after this wreck in turn 3. Yeah. It's because it's the color of the corn. Corn is yellow.
The color of the corn. Corn!
Color of the corn. Corn wreck.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, dude.
4 yellow cars.
4 yellow cars out here.
Black and yellow, black and
Well-
yellow, black and yellow. Uh-huh. You know what it is.
Yeah.
never mind.
Wiz Khalifa.
Paul Hoffman, by the way, the Goodrich car. I want to say that's probably my favorite looking car of the race. Damaged, wrecked, caution out. Under 100 laps to go now on the cornfields at Iowa, and drivers are coming down pit road finally. They're boxing. Some really need to get fixed. Hoffman on pit road. Dana Rogers is on pit road. And we got other guys that are
Overcooked
just
corn on the
leading
top.
pitting right now. Corn. Yeah, corn.
What else do we feast on tonight? All the corn's been taken out. We got overcooked one there in pit road.
But by the
okay,
way,
yeah,
to
it's
go back
popcorn.
to
That's
the-
great, Charles.
To go back to the street corn, at Iowa Speedway, since Charles brought it up, it is very popular at food, beverages, and ample food options at the Speedway. There is also a street corn salsa at Iowa Speedway that is very popular thanks to the Fairway Kitchen.
I'm still dead over here, Charles. Calling the wrecked popped corn.
You can also get street corn at the Pit Stop Grill at the NASCAR infield at Iowa Speedway. There you go.
I wonder if they have a corn food truck in the area too.
Street corn. Street corn. Next time I go and get some KFC, I'm going to be like, I don't want no just corn. I want some street corn. They're going to be like, street corn? I'm like, yeah, I want it off the street. I want some.
I can see. We're gonna see Wesley out here. He's gonna go to a KFC, sit down with his famous bowl full of corn, and he's out of his back pocket. He's gonna pull out Mexican street corn seasoning, rip that thing open, and dump it on top.
Hey, you can't use that. Watch me. Security
I'm
let him
hungry
get
for
his
corn.
chicken leg out in the parking lot. Oh, the conversations of the commentary we have every week, it seems like, Jeremy.
It's a Mexican street corn dealer right next door.
Olé! Have a taco, too. Yeah.
That's a good time out here, almost.
I mean, yeah. Street corn, Taco Thursday, Taco Tuesday. Jeremy, are you enjoying this little cold front that's going through the south right now? Kind of cooling things off a little bit?
This man just said cold front. Let me.
There is a
update you,
cold
brother.
front. There is a cold front that's in the Carolinas. I'm telling you, there's a cold front.
Hold on.
That's,
And my tomorrow, being Friday, because we're still on Thursday technically, as I have a.
It's
ad
only been in
popping
the
up.
upper 80s here in the Carolinas this week because of a cold front.
My weather this week, as it loads in.
That's
Oh,
excellent.
it's great that North Carolina's getting the cold weather. Absolutely, I love it for them. Not over here.
Not in Florida.
No, we're
Oh, my heart
93
breaks.
degrees tomorrow, 94 on
Oh.
Saturday.
Woo! Get that
a
street
real
corn ready.
feel-
We're back to green at Iowa.
Real feel of 108 degrees tomorrow.
Wow.
We're doing
We had a little bit
this.
of a cold front come through here, man. It kind of cooled things off a little bit. Still just very humid, muggy, miserable. Ryan Bay back to the lead, by the way. 29 in front. Look at Toby Ritters, man. He doesn't run a full schedule with us. He was the all-star race winner, but look at him now trying to battle up in the top 5 with the West family in 1 and 2, Jeremy.
We're back. I accidentally clicked out of the channel for a second.
Oh, where'd you go to? Oh, you left?
Just for 1 second. I came back
welcome
and there was a
back.
pause. I was like, oh man, okay, yeah, I accidentally clicked out of that tab, but we're back. 59.
I tossed it to you.
You
That's when it
did.
was a
You
pause.
tossed it,
I tossed it to you.
and I moved the goal. Moved the entire goal way outside of the shot that you took. Oh, into the wall there goes the 21 of Tyler King. Might send him back for spot at 2. We've got the 5 here. Trying to do something with Ryan Bay, who's led all 59 laps here this evening. These were 91 laps remaining in this event.
Don't forget, next week we're going to the Milwaukee Mile. We're going to Martinsville on Monday. Martinsville on Monday, Milwaukee Mile on
No, it
Thursday.
scares me. Martinsville recently has been scary. I don't know about it. We talked about it briefly last week, but I know for the broadcast that I've done, not Northwest Series, has
Right.
been 2 races combining for 55 cautions. Hopefully we don't get something
Man, I hope
similar
it don't
like
become that bad.
Monday.
My goodness, yeah. That'd be bad.
Maybe 50 in an ARCA race.
Not 55, but 50 cautions
Or a truck race,
guaranteed.
rather.
Stay with us. Yeah, you're not gonna miss any of it.
Sponsors are going to love us Monday. Race promotions, as I've been corrected
And what she said.
by my senior autocorrect correspondent, Charles Wooten, behind the scenes. I got my own stuff, he said.
Toby Ritter's on the inside. 63 of 150 laps as we are nearing halfway here tonight at Iowa. Ryan Bay, Devin West, Josh Childress, Dan West Jr., Tyler King, top 5, Chris White, Jeff Stabnow, Sean Brightsman, Kevin Smith, and Brett Johnson, top 10. Flopping for those spots at 9th and 10th with Smith and Johnson as they work again on 4. Heavy cloud cover still over this racetrack, Jeremy. I wonder what that's doing to the handling on these cars right now going into 1 and 2.
You know, as the run gets really long here, remember, a lot of these guys, they came down that last pit stop, so a lot of guys have a decent amount of freshness still on these tires. A couple did not, and if they catch a caution late, that's going to benefit them. But right now, this race is looking racy, but I don't know. All the yellow cars are taken out, so I think it's safe. The caution tape has been removed. The 19 somehow still holding strong. He's been the loosest car all night long. As we get some cloud coverage to cool off this track a little bit, that's been floating around triple digits on the asphalt.
Watching all these drivers working their way down the back stretch, heading towards the halfway mark of this one. As Jeff Stabnow makes a move now on Chris White. Brightsman right there behind him. Couldn't clear him. Go single file. They'll go back up the hill. Heading towards lap number 70. Lap 75 will be the cross flags for this race.
Turn 3 here. Ooh, Bryce was a little tight there. Washes up the track a little bit. A few cars behind them. Able to maintain his position, though, behind the 24 of Jeff Stab now. Careful when you wash up the track, man. This track eats tires up even with the fresh asphalt. I don't know if they've updated the grip levels. Oh, Jeff makes a mistake. Into the wall as the 46 Sean Bryce was so close to his rear end. Maybe took the air off the spoiler just enough to upset the 24. Put him in the wall. Now he's to the inside to try to make that pass completed. This is for 7th and 8th place on the track. And Jeff somehow, after hitting the wall, brings it back and clears him by 3 car lengths on the back straightaway.
I tell you what, that man is still trying to walk there with rights for that spot. Got to go Team LSRTV. I'm now right there in the hunt with them. They work their way again off the corner. Here they go off the turn 2 down that back straightaway.
Yeah. I actually just upgraded my internet and paid less for it. Wes over here taking the opposite approach.
Well, what's going on? What are you talking about?
You hit the lag switch on your set of.
What happened?
Great question. Next question. We're asking you.
Oh, it's storming outside, guys. That's why.
Oh, there we go. That would do it. Cloud coverage. Taking out Wesley's internet at the moment.
It's humid and it's lightning outside, so go figure.
Your voice is beautiful. Tell the clouds to stay where they're at.
Clouds, take a break for an hour.
So I had 600 gigs. Or sorry, 600 megabytes. And then I went up to 1 gig. As of the 21st, I'm going up 400 more.
Who'd you hook up with?
Paying less. I'm still the same company. They plugged me into $40 a month for TV that I never use. So I was paying extra on that for probably a year plus. That's kind of cool. Wasting money. But now we got that all sorted out, and I got the faster speed. So I'm paying $35 less for almost double the internet speed. What's that?
And you got the TV with gravity just in case, right? Anytime the TVs go down.
Yeah, it's just the Spectrum Charter TV. It has all the channels you don't want to watch typically.
Exactly. Halfway, by the way, this time by.
So I didn't want it. So I got rid of it. Not paying for that
I have
anymore.
found myself, Jeremy, the last couple of days binge watching Martin on Netflix. I have found myself the last couple of days binge watching Martin on Netflix. Don't you remember Martin? Jeremy, you remember Martin, don't you?
I remember bits and pieces of it. I'm not calling you crazy like Charles is right now, but I heard bits and pieces of it. He's calling him old.
I mean,
so
it
how's
was around
binge
back in the
watching
90s.
going?
Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence. Binge watching. I've just cracked into season number 3. What?
That's a weird.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. Resident Alien.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's just different ends of the spectrum as far as TV goes.
Resident Alien. It just scares me, the word, thinking of it. Resident Alien.
Good battle on the screen here, by the way, with the 19 of Chris White. He's got 3 wide finally. Sean Bryceman's been looking, and he's finally making it happen. Tyler King way out there. The marbles, so many marbles on the tires. He slides up and hits the outside wall. He's going to lose the spot to Kevin Smith. Kevin shot out of a cannon. He's going to try to put himself into this race with the 46 and 19 on lap 80. Turn 1, turn 2. 19 has the advantage on the outside, clears the 46. Sean really trying to pass Chris White right now, and all of a sudden Kevin Smith, he's knocking. He's got the bumper there. He tags the 46, upsets the car. Kevin Smith coming in hot.
Let's take a look at the first half race analysis. The race summary presented by Virginia811.com, reminding you to dig with care. There it is, 4 cautions in the first half of the race. It's been 16 caution laps. 2 lead changes. Some of those happened after pit stops. Right now, Ryan Bay back up in front, leading again. We are closing in, by the way, on the 70 remaining, 68 to go at the line.
Great race. After a bunch of cautions came out early, it's been a great race up to this point. A lot of single file, but at the same time, we had that one brief moment of 3 wide, quite a bit of 2x2 scattered throughout the field here and there. And been fun. You know, here's a good battle. The 24 really checks up the entrance. Tyler King right there has to check up his corner exit. Brett Johnson kind of lurking a little bit there in car 7, who rounds out the top 10 in position number 10. Lap 85 underway. Or lap 84, excuse me. And a lot of the drivers going to the inside. I guess that pavement that's been resurfaced there, Wes, is the lane to be in.
It is Ryan Bay still up in front. Devin West, Dan West Jr., second and third. The West family. There goes a battle now between Kevin Smith and Sean Brightsman for the top 5. Wow, look at Brightsman up on the high side. Jeff Stabdow trying to reel him back in. Tyler King and Brett Johnson right there. Still cloudy, man. Still cloud cover over this racetrack. I mean, it's a daytime race, but it looks like the sun is setting here. It's so cloudy.
Yeah, we're, what, about 4 o'clock Eastern time, or server time rather, and it's just the clouds are looming. They're just sitting over this track, keeping it as cool as it can, not burning the cornfields just outside this racetrack. 00 Tyler King looking underneath. Brightsman now. Oh, save it. No. He does. He keeps it going. We stay green.
Boy, what a save for Kevin Smith, but he falls all the way back outside the top 10 now. That's worth a look, maybe. Oh, we got cars dropping down to the inside. Looks like they might be coming to pit lane. It's now Childress and White battle for 5th. Todd Miles, by the way, on pit road, who it was.
I like watching wrecks as they happen in real time live on the camera. It's always kind of cool to catch it in the moment before you can even analyze it. And that was a safe spin out there. Well, not really spin out, just got really loose. And we're all good to go. Lap number 90 now. Focused in on 39 to Childress. P5 right now for the 39. As he gets a little loose, almost hit the wall for turn 2. He's a little bit faster than Chris White. He's got the inside, almost has the nose there. Chris loose. Josh looking to the inside.
Childress back down to the inside, making a move on White. We are closing in on lap 100. Whoa, hold on there. Josh Childress sideways a moment. Dirt tracks it off, turn 4. He opens the door to Sean Brightsman to run him back down to the 46.
He sure did, but he's also keeping the 19 with him by 2 to 3 car lengths right now, turn 3. They all go try to paint the white line there at the bottom part of the track. 39 loose, again off of turn 4. unable to do anything with the night team this time around. And Western, they're all running the same lane. These cars with the massive spoilers, they do have a lot of dirty air, which makes these cars tight. So not only is the 39 fighting looseness, virtue of his setup, he's also tight on corner exit. And look at him that time. Little push loose. Oh, he's still sliding. Man, he's got those tires cooking right now.
Heading towards lap 100. Childress and Brightsman. By the way, don't forget next week, Northwest Series back in action again. I'll be in Greensboro with CRN's coverage of the North Carolina East-West All-Star Summer Games. And we'll have coverage of basketball on Monday night from Greensboro Coliseum. As soon as that ends, roughly about 11:15, we'll have coverage of the Northwest Racing Series trucks from Martinsville. We jokingly were talking about what the caution count will be for that. And then next Thursday, Milwaukee Mile for ARCA. So that's what's coming up next week. I like both of those tracks.
It should be fun. I think we're gonna have a good time calling these races. Some good tracks coming up. Could be a lot of fun regardless. Looking at the 7, Brett Johnson. He's looking underneath the 21, Tyler King. He's starting to slip back a little bit. Car is not in the best handling shape that it could be. You betcha, though, if we get a caution, there's going to be a bunch of people pitting. But green flag stops should be coming up kind of soonish, I think, Wes. They can make it on fuel, I think, the rest of the way. There's Toby Ritters. He's going to drop down for pit road, car number 3 in P12. But maybe this is the start of the sign that we're going to see some more green flag stops here shortly.
Yeah, very true. Keep an eye on that as here comes Toby Ritters coming in for pit stops. We're 2/3 of the way through, closing in on 50 laps to go. And I got a feeling this will be the money stop right here. Toby Ritters, wonder, he might be going for the undercut. Going for the undercut here, man. He went 98 laps on a tank of fuel, and now he is finally pitting here. He might be in a totally different strategy than everyone else here, Jeremy.
Fresh set here. If there's one caution late in the going, make his way down pit road and do it once more. We'll see. There's a lot of different calls you can do whenever you have 2 tires and 150 laps at a short track.
Here's the leader.
Car that eats up tires. There's the 21, the 7, side by side here. P8, P9 up for grabs between these two. Dead heat in turn 1. Both inside the new asphalt paved section. 21, hang on, a little loose still. Keeping it door to door to turn 3.
Closing in on 50 laps to go now. We welcome you back to our coverage as we are heading towards the top of the hour. Very quickly, we need to pause for 10 seconds of station radio identification. We'll carry this one to the checkered flag next. The Northwest Racing Series ARCA on the Community Radio Network.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Welcome back to our coverage from the Iowa Speedway. Closing in on the final 50 laps of tonight's race for our events tonight, along with Jeremy Stanley. I am Wesley Altman. Charles Wooten on the production side of things. And Jeremy, we had a lot of cautions in the first 50 laps of this race. Then things have calmed down here. We're settling into the final home stretch of the night.
Yeah, they knocked the rust off. They got their practice in. They knew what the car was going to feel like. And this back half of the race has been nothing but just great. It's very clean. We've seen some loose cars able to maintain like this guy, the 19. Just overall, just a good, solid back half. Very clean, very fun. Logging the laps, ticking this thing down pretty quick. 3 minutes until we're at the top of the hour. And the track is about, what, another 25-ish minutes before we got this thing all settled in. So overall, just a good, solid night here for race 13 of the Northwest ARCA Series.
There's Christopher White. He had a pretty good, solid run at the start of things. Car was really ill handling. Looked like it was really loose. And now, as we move to the home stretch of this race with under 50 to go, Christopher White now up to 4th. And another battle brewing as Josh Childress has fallen back into the clutches of Brett Johnson, the 7 on the inside. Tries to make a pass on him for that spot. That's for 7.
Turn 4 here. 7 just been kind of lurking behind this turn down for a little bit now. It's kind of a tough track to pass when they got the outside that used to be, you know, worth something. Not much of it. Oh, well, they're going to make that a little bit easier if Josh Childress is going to do that and hits the wall for turn 2. But the grip more is down toward the inside of the track with this fresh pavement. So it just, there's the track lost a little bit of its versatility from high to low, so it's down to just the bottom 2. Proving to be challenging, to say the least. We've seen more wrecks than normal, and that's probably in the first half anyways. That's probably because of the, you know, going from new to old, old to new, minimal lanes to choose from now. Very, very interesting race right now.
112 of 150 laps about to be completed has been Ryan Bay. What a strong run for Ryan Bay. So impressed with the job he has put on. And right now, he is setting his sights on the home stretch of this race. What a job. Ryan Bay, if he pulls it off, Jeremy, I'm looking at my stats correctly, not only even as the points leader of the season in his rookie year, will pick up his 4th win. It will be the all-time winner of the season so far with 4. It will be his 4th career win in 12 career starts. Now I want you to think about that for a minute here, Jeremy. Of the 12 races he has ran in the Northwest banner, 1/3 have been victories.
And this is his first time here, and he is just putting on a killing. Just fantastic stuff here from the driver, number 29, really. And also one of the cleanest. Looking at the stats here that 7 Racer Up can provide us. He's got 1 stage win, and only average is just over a 4x per race. Only 4 incidents.
And everybody respects him.
That's clean, man.
Everybody respects him. By the way, it'll be, 9 top 5s and 11 top 10s on the season as well. I mean, when you look at the history of what's to come for the Northwest, or carrying the torch, if you will, this is the guy that you're going to say we're going to be watching.
It's always good to get a refreshed, new, fast driver in a league, because then you're like, okay, that's the new bar. If I want to be fast at this, I need to do what he's doing. And so you watch the replays, you study things a little bit more, and maybe you try some new brake pedal combinations with the throttle. And so it's cool to see it. And clearly he knows what he's doing here tonight, leading all 118 laps. Does he pit though and lose that streak? Does he break the streak, or does he try to run as deep as he can into this run?
That's a good question.
I'm not seeing too many takers. I don't know if they even have to pit. I've only seen a couple come down. We have 32 to go. I got questions, man. We're running deep into this run. What last time they pit was lap,
they
like
got
50,
enough.
60?
Yeah. And we talked about that because we got trouble. Josh Childress below the flag stand
never mind.
has crashed with 30 to go. Caution out. This changes everything.
If you have a set of tires, you're using them. No questions asked. 39 brings out the caution here. He's loose off a turn 2. Big loose.
And Jeremy,
man.
does Toby Ritter stay on track? Remember, he pitted.
He's got to pit. There's no way. Oh, man, so close from getting destroyed. But yeah, Toby Ritters has to come down pit road. If you do stay out, you're going to lead a lap and then just get flooded with cars going around you on both sides. So those tires are not going to hold.
Ryan Bay and the rest of the cavalry is coming down pit lane. Money stop time right here.
Everybody on pit road. Don't make a mistake.
We knew it was going to happen, right? I mean,
stop.
we knew it was going to. We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. Cars have been ill-handling for a while, so it's about time someone finally just couldn't hold on to it. That was the 39 this time around. Looks like pit stops are clean for the most of them. Oh, so close. Devin West almost stole that one off pit exit. I see Toby Ritter's right there. He must have went a lap down, getting the wave around of some sorts. Files in front of the race leader, but he's coming out there this time. No, he's dropping to the back, actually.
We are taking a quick break. When we come back, the finish from Iowa. It is next.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. Come on, check out what we got.
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
You've probably seen us all over the racing world and doing a lot of racing designs for events and race teams, but we also do a lot of stuff from small boutiques in small cities all the way up to Fortune 500 companies. Your brand deserves to be seen. We print on more than just shirts, hats, jackets, bags, and much, much more. Custom corporate branding starts here.
So we've got 125 laps completed, 25 to go when they, well, actually 26 remaining when they come back to the restart zone. All right. What is going to happen right here? Oh,
Charles
boy.
has
Jeremy.
the schedule.
Charles has got to get a refrigerator. All of his Campbell's soup and Red Bull's gone bad, man. 100-degree weather in Texas. Back to green.
Not the Red Bulls.
Well, I'm proud of you. No Red Bull. What'd you say? 4 Loco? You-
that Red Bull for booze.
He said Colombian coffee. Did everybody say it was Colombian
Yeah, he
coffee?
said coffee,
Hola,
absolutely.
Juan Valdez. Buenos dias. Oh, I might make it no liberals bad out there. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, he sucked in. Well, we got trouble. Jeff stepped down.
No
and
caution.
Tyler King get into one another down below the apron. There is no caution. Yeah, I seen that. Stephen Colbert and cutting back on the budget, I guess, is what they were saying. I went, what budget? What budget? What budget? Come on. If it was David Letterman still on television, late night TV would still be around. Same thing with Jay Leno. These clowns they got on now, please.
Oh, we got to save.
He's just trying to get me to snap. You know that?
Man. You know who didn't snap was Kevin Smith. Get that thing together. Lose contact into turn 360 versus 21. He's going to lose. The 60's going to lose that spot now to Toby Ritters as well. 21 laps to go.
Whoa, hold on. Josh Childress, I'm understanding, just got a black flag here. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
In that wreck, black flag, parked. Went from good to bad in a hurry, the 39 did.
He can't get no break, can he? Black flag being given to Josh Childress, so not a good night for him. Wow.
He was looking promising over half the race. He's doing a very good job here tonight. So don't discredit that, but the result will not show his efforts here tonight. 19 to go, looking over the 77 Harris, 55 Dan West Jr. 77 slides entry. It looks like a lot of drivers have been sliding turn 3 entry. Not sure if that's just grip levels or the setup, but just it's hard to get them down to the turn 3. Look at this. We haven't seen this line used all night long. Mr. Hunter hunting for the group up top.
Under 20 laps to go. Boy, a lot of action going on everywhere as we get down to shootout time here tonight. Man, take your pick.
My pick's at 29, Wesley.
Why is that? Why do you
Because
pick
he's
the 29?
winning the race.
He's just that good?
He's just that good. Devin West,
that good.
look at him. He's 3/10. He's giving him a battle. I don't think it's worth anything. But you said take your pick. I picked it. Charles Wooten picking the guy who just got spun out without a caution. 15 seconds back in 12th place, Mr. Jeff Stadler. R.I.P. This man here just logging laps now for 15 more times around Iowa.
15 remaining. guess. I think he jinxes Jeff. I think what is the track what is it, Quebec Corner? Is it Canadian Tire? Motorsports Park, is that what it is, Jeremy? I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I jinxed Jeff, and he crashed coming to the checkered flag.
Road America.
Road America, that's it. Road America, that's it.
Yeah, the right-hander there for the back half of the track goes into Canada.
Yeah, I feel like I jinxed him wherever he goes. Hurts my feelings. I never said how bad he was. I just said he's having a struggling season. That's not. This guy, Jeremy, like,
he's firing off, man, behind the scenes. Open that man's microphone up.
everybody on this broadcast on YouTube thinks we're bonkers, but go to listen to the radio feed. I promise you, wearecrn.com. It's classic, because you'll literally hear. Yeah, 10 to go, by the way. You'll hear what we hear in our ears.
Charles, with a dad joke tonight, I would chill out, but my fridge is not working.
I really thought, Jeremy, that when he realized that his audio was going out over, the radio feed, that he kind of played nice. He doesn't. He's worse.
Yeah.
He's taking a liking to this role.
We're going to open his mic up for YouTube soon. Once again,
the only thing that's more funny is whenever he used to host Finish Line with me, and the only thing that he used to ask my host was like what their favorite food was at the racetrack. Like, hey man, we got a very popular driver here. We got Bobby Pierce. Whoa, look out! Frank Harris, pit wall, slams into it. Correction, that's actually just the bottom of the race road. Splitting the turf to the racetrack, and he's okay. He's all right though. He's okay. He races on.
8 laps to go. He's a lap down. No caution.
No caution.
He's done. Now, he's not done, but he's done. Like, there's no hope for any passing of any driver at this point. Look at Toby Ritters. We have RGL Motorsports cheering on that number 3 car.
Gotta love it, man. No, back in the day, we had him on the show with us doing the podcast, and his question for all the people was, "What's your favorite food to eat at the racetrack in the pits? What is it that you liked?" And I'm like, dude, ask a valid question.
That is a valid question.
Jeremy, you're not helping matters any. 5 to go.
Food has the hearts of many of people, including myself. Where's the best fast food cheeseburger place? And of course, that you get the array of answers. We've had that conversation, I think.
And that's what I used to say. I used to say, hey man, what's your favorite food? What do you want to eat? What do you like to go to?
Back to mustard.
Oh goodness, here we go again.
What
Back
a
to
callback
mustard again. I knew this was never going to end.
Over a month later, back to mustard. That's cute. 3.5 laps to go. Narrowed it down here. 1.2 seconds is the race lead for Ryan Bay and Devin West. Blake Ballard enjoying our broadcast here tonight. Thank you, sir, for joining in. 18 viewers. 3 laps to go. This man doing it all. All 146 laps led by the points leader by this man, Ryan Bay. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, Ryan Bay, what a phenomenal job, man. I mean, I'm so proud of him. Just what a night for this guy. I mean, just when I say sheer domination, and I don't use that very lightly, this is exactly what we've seen from Ryan Bay. Works off turn 4, comes to the line. CRN 1 to go. We've got Racing Virtual, Reality, Wake County Speedway, Caraway, the All-Star Games, iRacing for the Northwest next week, all at wearecrn.com. And Ryan Bay continues his winning season of his ARCA rookie year. Working off turn number 4, Jeremy Stanley. He will come to the line. He will go 4-4-4. 4th win of the year. He wins, dominates here at Iowa tonight.
This guy.
The force is with you. The force is strong.
I was resisting that comment. I cannot resist the force.
The force. It is. Yes. Very
Mr.
true.
Congratulatory bump from Mr. Devin West, car 5. The 29 is going to burn it down, and then for the first time tonight, make contact with something other than the racetrack as they give him the old high five salute. 30 car stuck, stranded. His general tires say otherwise as they burn it down. At what point do we see it? As Barney the flagman has a mace behind him there.
Ryan Bay, and the celebration is on. Look at that. And now coming up, the big one. The Northwest High Five salute.
No, he
Our way to say
he's
thank
trolling
you.
him.
Did he just
He's
run
not
away
done
from all
burning
of
out.
them?
Yeah, he yeeted them all across the track.
He's in
and
the
then tried to do more
infield. He's on
burnouts.
the infield return road. He's on the infield return
here we
road.
go.
Get him. There you go. Find the target.
There it is. Bam. Bam.
T-bone shot by Brightsman and Devin West. They found him. Said, you're hiding from us. I see you hiding.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. No can do.
Celebration on for Ryan Bay. And I got a feeling somebody else is coming for a kill shot.
They tried.
I think he took his own self out. Hey, buddy, you're going to reverse.
Bam.
Oh! Sean Brightsman. Uh-oh.
Frank,
Uh-oh.
no.
Uh-oh. Frank
Frank
Harris.
tried. He's eating everybody. He's damage
Can't say he
control.
didn't
for the
try,
29.
man. Cannot say that he didn't try.
Cooked it. You're done, bud.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, boy, there you go. The 60 and the 46. It's David Wood.
Frank.
Man, don't that
That's
car
just
look like the
a
old Mark
car.
Martin Xfinity throwback from back in the day, the 60 car? Like, it looks so much.
It looks like it. The Winn-Dixie car. It really looks like it. It caught me
It
off guard
does,
for a
don't it?
moment.
The 60, yeah.
That's my online number.
There is no Viagra car anywhere on the track. The black 60 looks like the old Winn-Dixie colors of Mark Martin back in the day. Right, him, right there. There you see him, right there. Yeah. Oh, let's just get, let's. Hey, do you see the way that they make the flag stand too? Jeremy, did you know that that's exactly how the real flag stand's made in Iowa? See the fancy stair railing?
Yeah,
You see the stair railing going up to the flag stand?
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I love it. The attention to detail that everything is presented on this 3D artwork has been quite phenomenal.
Even for the flagman. Here's the results tonight in Iowa for a race that lasted 1 hour and 14 minutes and 10 seconds. Ryan Bay will pick up the victory, his 4th win this year. Devin West will finish 2nd. Sean Brightsman 3rd. Kevin Smith and Christopher White, your top 5. Dan West Jr. 6th. Tyler King 7th. Toby Ritters 8th. David Wood and Ron Hunter. How about Ron in the 30? He'll get himself a top 10 tonight, Jeremy.
11th on back is Jeff Stabnow in 11th. 12th is Frank Harris. 13th, Ray Partridge. 14th is Todd Miles. 15th, Josh Childress. 16th, Brian Barnes. 17th will be Brad Johnson. 18th, Dana Rogers. P19 goes to Scott Hutchison and Steven Paulson rounds up the top 20. 21st on back, Paul Hoffman. 22nd, Ray Foreigner. 23rd, Dennis Moore. 24th, Troy Daggett, Chris Kynes in 25th, and John Ottenbacher rounds out the 26-car field at Iowa.
And for the final time tonight, let's take a look at the race summary. There it is. 5 cautions when it's all. Oh, look, they got a 5th-mile track inside the bottom of the grass there. We could do an all-star race here next year, Jeremy.
They got
what do
a
you
road
think?
course. Yeah, let's do
They got a road
trifecta at
course. They
Iowa.
got the big track, and they got the small 5th mile. There you go. 5 cautions, 20 caution laps. So 130 laps were green flag, 20 laps under yellow. 2 lead changes. Ryan Bay dominating. And that's going to wrap up another week of the awesome Northwest Racing Series. Jeremy Stanley, enjoy the rest of your hot summer weekend in Florida, my friend. Your final take of tonight. We'll see you on Monday, and I'll be from Greensboro for Martinsville.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, hot for sure. This track producing great racing. We saw crazy wrecks. We saw good 2 wide, some 3 wide. A lot of driver talent, skill being used to go around this slippery surface. And all in all, Iowa did not disappoint.
No, sir, it did not. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Bay, Devin West, Sean Wrightsman around the horn. We'll grab him next. Flagman puts his hands behind his backs. Barney, your job is done. Ryan Bay gets his 4th win. We'll talk to these guys when we come back. Stay with us.
Don't count us out, King, Brightsman, West Junior. Don't count any. We're gonna come.
Hey,
And,
let me. Can I ask you this as well, Sean? Do you yourself and even the other competitors, do y'all race differently now, knowing that you're not pushing towards a playoffs or postseason? It's do what you need to do during the whole season and see how the chips fall at the end of the year. Does that make things race differently or change the way that you run week in and week out?
Maybe if you're on a bubble, as far as playoffs go, since we're not having any playoffs here, it's, I mean, your best 18 finishes, I think, or whatever I've got for the schedule. But so if it's your best 18, just run as many good races as you can. Make sure your drops aren't going to be or the races that you miss, and all the other runs that you run in are good runs. So the worst points that you're going to drop are, you know, not that many compared to some others. So that way you have a better idea of what your point standing looks like throughout the season.
Sponsor time, my friend. Please thank them. We'll see you next week, Martinsville and Milwaukee Mile.
Got to thank Team LSRTV, everybody at the Northwest Racing Series, you guys in the booth, and Cody on producing. You know, favorite paint scheme right now, go check out Dairy Queen, go get a Blizzard. It's ice cream time.
It is ice cream time. There you go. From Puyallup, Washington, that is the driver, Sean Brightsman. Toyota, he'll finish third. Devin West second. Ryan Bay picks up the win, his fourth win of the season. By the way, Northwest Trucks Monday, Martinsville, ARCA next Thursday, Milwaukee Mile, and we will do it all over again, beginning, of course, on Monday. As always, don't forget to follow the Northwest Racing Series. Get signed up if you're in the Pacific Northwest on Discord or, of course, on Facebook for Northwest Racing Series, at LSRTV and at Siren Community Radio Network if you want to join us on the social media platforms as well. For Sean Brightsman, John Adenbacher, Jeff Stabnow, everybody that is behind the organization, commissioners for the Northwest Racing Series, for Rocket Racing Media's Jeff Stabnow and Charles Bruton producing. For Jeremy Stanley, I'm Wesley Outland. Congrats to Ryan Bay. Win for tonight at Iowa Speedway. Good evening.